Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This set I'm doing on my cousin again. I finally got another video. I lost a video I was working on, so here's a new one. But yeah, I'm starting here. Most of the products is Young Nails products. This first colour I put on the tip is fuchsia, beautiful glittery pink. The second colour at the cuticle I'm ombreing down is called Flower Festival. It's like a corally orange glitter. Just forgot to add in there, I already did all the nail prep. So first I filed back her old set, I prepped the nails, did dehydrator, primer, put another clear base layer from the cuticle and faded that in. A couple of the nails we had to put new tips on, so when I was reshaping I snapped a couple, they were a bit thin. And yeah, and I'm doing the exact same on the pointer finger as I did on the pinky finger. You may notice I've got some new background music. This is my beautiful friend Amy. She has her own music channel on her Instagram. I will link it in the description box below if you want to go check her out. Now we have so much to say, but we can't act our age. I can tell from our conversations through a screen at 11:15. I'm listening to all the songs you sent. It takes me back to listening to Red in the backseat of the car. And here on the middle finger, we're just doing a full nail of that corally orange glitter, the Flower Festival by Young Nails. Morning air and daylight, wind in our hair, smell of coffee, fireworks at Christmas, blue skies, friends home. I never thought we would be 17. I never thought we would be 17. So come with me to the space between childhood dreams and real life freedom. Whoever thought we would be 17. Here on the thumbnail, we're just doing a full cover of the fuchsia, which is the beautiful glittery pink by Young Nails. Purple skies driving at twilight, breathing in the city air at nighttime, wind in our hair, smell of coffee, fireworks at Christmas, blue skies, friends home. We were so young, we were so young. I can't believe that we grew up. We are so young, we are so young. Can't believe we're growing up. I never thought. Here on her ring finger, I'm doing a wash of a hollow silver sort of very fine glitter, kind of as a background, because we're going to do a very chunky glitter on top, so I didn't want any gaps. So this hollow glitter is by Modelones, a premixed glitter, and the chunky glitter I'm doing on top is a Kiara Sky glitter. It's just a loose glitter, and I dip into a little bit of clear to pick that up, and it's called Boss Lady. Falling from purity into the sea, its arms are holding me. I can hardly breathe. Charming.
Here on the thumbnail, we were talking and she wasn't sure about having the glitter on there, but I felt like we needed to incorporate it a bit of somewhere else so that the nails flowed. So I told her we could fade from the tip or the cuticle or swoosh it. She decided to go from a fade from the cuticle, and once I did it, she loved it. Did look really good and helped tie everything together.
Because even when I thought I was broken and missing pieces of my innocence, you engraved my name into your head. It's on me what everyone else didn't. Oh.
Now I'm just going to cap all the nails in Young Nails Clear, Core Clear. It was so beautiful to work with. I've always used just a cheaper brand of clear I've had for ages, and it was always like moved really a lot and sometimes it's hard to work with and would want to stick to the brush, but I never knew a good quality acrylic would work so beautifully. So I just swipe a bit of monomer over the glitters and then go in with the clear, just so we can avoid bubbles or any white kind of misty spots coming up. And this clear just stayed where you wanted it. It went where you pushed it to go. It was amazing. And I'll just cap the rest of these nails. I don't know if I left the whole lot in or just a few, so I didn't bore you.
I was destined to the cards I was dealt, but you set me free. And they all said that
So the way I cap and clear is I start with a cuticle bead, tap it and tuck it all around the cuticle flush, and then I pull just the front of the bead down to leave bulk of that product at the apex, and then I apply another bead backwards to blend back into that apex bead, and then if I need any more to fill in any stress areas or to build that apex a little bit more, I go in with that.
else didn't. Oh, whoa, whoa. So there's no need to pretend here. Yeah. Whoa. You think you know me better than I do. God, I wish that wasn't true. But we both know it is. Like I know your heart, all the colors of your scars. You're a messy work of art. But I miss you so bad, and it's so unfair. I still gotta see you everywhere. You wanna be friends, mutual friends, but you know it ain't gonna happen. Smile and say, how are you today? I die and then tell you I'm okay. You wanna be friends, mutual friends, but you know it ain't gonna happen. So hard to hide, ask, are you alright? Yeah, you know I'm doing just fine, but after all of this time, you should know I can't lie, of course I'm not fine. I just lost the love of my life. You got me tripping on my feet, yeah. Every time I see you in the distance, every now and then it's
Okay, I just left in a little bit of how I file. I go in with my electric file first. This is just a medium carbide grit by Kiara Sky. I really love it. It's beautiful. And I'm using my new Melody Susie Scarlet nail drill that I had come in, and it is beautiful. The handpiece looks chunky, but holding it, it just really isn't. And the weight is not too heavy. It's just perfect. And it has all the power you need so that, you know, the drill's not stopping on you and everything. But I'll just talk you through how I go with this, my filing technique with the drill first. I come around the cuticle area, just tucking and making that very flush. And then I go down the middle barrel of the nail, looking from the side to make sure the apex is in the right place. And then I'll come down the barrel of the nail each side and just make sure, looking down the barrel as I do this, so everything is even. And then I come in with my hand file, perfect the shape, and I buff over with the hand file from tip up the barrel as well to make sure everything is smooth and even.
You're the love of my life. Of course I'm not fine, I'm not fine. I'm not just lost, the love of my life, 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 of my life. I just lost the love of my life. Remember when we were starting grade 3, innocent imagination, and I wanted to believe, making flower rings in the backyard, in the garden, reading books out on your back porch, setting up cameras to catch the fairies and the ghosts, 2 kids making up a world at 3 a.m. Now we get purple skies, driving at twilight, breathing in the city.
And here I just left in a little clip. I go in with a buffing block and buff over her nails.
Home. I never thought we would be 17. I never thought we would be 17. So come with me to the space between.
And then after the buffing, I get her to, she didn't wash her hands because the dust was everywhere, and I go in with a lint-free wipe and some acetone to clean any residues from the soaps. Now is the top coating. I'm just going to show you some little tricks because I'm a very heavy filer. I can't help it. I don't know why. But when I apply top coat, you could go in with the acrylic powder where there's a patch where you've overfiled off the colour and just sprinkle that in there before you cure it. And no one will ever know there is colour missing because that will reinstate it to the clear coat, and I'll just do another top coat over the top to make it all smooth again afterwards.
But now we get orange skies, driving at sunrise, breathing in the morning air, and daylight, wind in our hair, smell of coffee, fireworks at Christmas, blue skies, friends home.
So just here on this nail again, some of that Flower Festival powder, and just sprinkling it back in on the top coat there to fill in where I filed off some colour. And this thumbnail as well, it goes the same for glitter. I think I filed out some of the glitter at the back. I find it really hard to keep, especially it was a chunkier glitter and we'd already done the colour, so I didn't account for keeping it really, really thin for room for the glitter, so I did file some out. So just putting that glitter in there, and just make sure you get it right out of the cuticle after you put it on there. Otherwise it'll cure in the cuticle area there and just be really yuck. As well, I forgot to press the glitter in to make sure it was all flat on this one, so if you forget and you try to top coat over again, it's still going to be like scratchy because there'll be chunks sticking up. But I just fixed that with buffing it all back down and another top coat, and then it was perfect.
Can't believe that we grew up. We are so young. We are so young. Can't believe we're growing up. I never thought we would be 17. I never thought we would be 17. So come with me to the space between childhood dreams and real life freedom. Whoever thought we would be 17. 17. Falling from purity into the sea.
Righty, this is the bit where I go in. I've cured the last top coat, where I've sprinkled powder in where I needed to fill any spaces where I overfiled, and I'm doing the second top coat, and we'll cure that in my LED lamp, and we'll be done.
You took me from my shame and you brought me here. The only thing I know is you're healing me. Yeah, because even when I thought I was
Okay, this is the final result, guys. Hope you liked watching and enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
it feels like my halo